California Love, a vibrant and iconic song, serves as more than just a musical masterpiece. It's a narrative rich with social dynamics and influence. Through its characters, the leader, followers, and heroes, the song encapsulates a complex interplay of motivational forces and reactions. This essay delves into the intricacies of this interplay, focusing on two distinct calls to action. Can you dig it? And I can't hear that, exploring their roles in shaping the group dynamics and the overarching narrative. The phrase, "Can you dig it?" pronounced by the leader, is a quintessential call to action. This visionary statement is more than an inquiry. It's a unification tool, a verbal embodiment of charisma and leadership. The leader, as the primary influencer, uses this phrase to galvanize the followers, seeking to forge a collective identity and purpose. It's an invitation to share in a vision, a rallying cry that seeks to transcend individual differences and foster a strong group ethos. The reaction of the followers to this call is crucial. It's a litmus test for the leader's influence and the group's cohesion. Enthusiastic acceptance signifies a strong, unified group, whereas dissent or lukewarm reactions reveal cracks in the leader's authority and potential divisions within the group. This dynamic is reflective of the reinforcement and feedback models, where the leader's influence is both affirmed and contested by the followers' reactions. For the heroes, external observers to this dynamic, "Can you dig it?" elicits a different emotional reaction. Being outsiders, their interpretation of this phrase is tinged with objectivity. They may perceive it as a powerful display of leadership or as a manipulative tactic, depending on their perspective. This phrase, thus, becomes a crucial element in shaping their understanding of the group's internal dynamics and the leader's true influence. Contrasting the leader's unifying call is the phrase, "I can't hear that," emerging as a collective defensive response. This call to action is rooted not in visionary leadership but in the group's reaction to external stimuli. It's a manifestation of the group's stance against a perceived threat or challenge. Here, the role of the leader is less direct, more about influencing the nature of the group's response rather than dictating it. This call to action is critical in understanding the group's resilience and solidarity. It's a declaration of collective defiance, a moment where the group's identity is reinforced through resistance. The reaction to this phrase provides insight into the group's readiness to confront challenges and the effectiveness of the leader's indirect influence. For the heroes, this call to action presents a different emotional landscape. As outsiders, they may view this defensive stance with a mix of skepticism and understanding. On one hand, they might see it as a sign of the group's solidarity and strength. On the other, it could be interpreted as evidence of rigidity or fear within the group. This dichotomy in perception underscores the hero's role as detached observers, capable of seeing the broader implications of such a defensive reaction. In California Love, the interplay between "Can you dig it?" and "I can't hear that" represents a microcosm of leadership, group dynamics, and social influence. The leader's role in shaping group identity and action, the followers' reactions as both a reinforcement and challenge to authority, and the hero's perceptions of these dynamics, all intertwine to create a complex tapestry of social interaction. This song, therefore, stands as not only a cultural icon but also as a rich case study in the mechanisms of influence and response within a group setting.